everybody, welcome back to Lego Club with Surrey Libraries. We're so pleased that you could join us again, and remember that we love seeing what you've been building, so remember to share your pictures with us. This week we're heading off into the sky because we're going to be making aeroplanes. You might have a kit like this at home. We love this one because our minifigures fit inside it. But don't worry if you don't. There's so many different types of aeroplane you can make. You can just think of your own ideas, or you could copy this little aeroplane that we're going to show you how to make. It's got a propeller, and it's got two wings, so it's called a biplane. So let's get ready to build. So these are the pieces that we're going to use to make our little Lego biplane. You're going to need some long pieces, and it's whatever you've got. So I've got these ones which are 12 studs long. If you don't have any like that, you can just make it up with other long pieces, so just combinations of whatever you've got. You just have to adapt the wings a little bit, and I'll show you how I do that later. So we're going to start with the body of the aeroplane, and we'll just use one of these long 12 stud ones there. Now I've got a propeller like this, which is really great because it can spin round. Don't worry if you haven't got anything like this. You can make one with a little 2x2 flat bit, and then you pop on one of those cylinder bits, and then a long one just goes on top of that, and that'll look just the same. There we go. So you could make your own, but we're really lucky because we've got a little propeller, and I'll just pop that on the front and that can spin round. And then for the rest of the body of the aeroplane, you're going to just need to build up what's known as the cockpit, which is where the pilot sits. And so you just get to the end of the aeroplane. You can use any colour you want, obviously. We've stuck with a sort of gunmetal grey, and that's on the top of where the pilot's going to sit. And remember, you can play around with different combinations of lengths for your wings, and then we can just work out what you've got and how it's going to fit on your aeroplane. So I'm going to begin at the bottom and put these two long pieces which are 8x2, and they are just going to sit at the bottom. Your wheels are going to need to go at the front, so just make sure you've got enough space there. Put your bottom wings in place, add a long bit to the top, or two long bits if you're using that. And because mine's just a bit too short, I'm going to add some pieces at the end here. So you will have a little prop like this to hold your wings in place anyway, but I'm just adding a flat bit at the end to make them the right length. And to hold it all in place, you'll see I've got two small pieces that it can rest on, so that's what it'll look like when it's finished. And then we're going to add the wheels, and you'll need to put a little block on top of them like that to raise the front of your aeroplane higher than the rear. And then we'll pop the tail fin on, and you can use a flat piece of Lego like this and put it on sideways to make it stick up like a fin. So whatever colours you use or whatever propeller you use, your aeroplane will look great. Enjoy building it. So thank you for joining us again at Lego Club. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing how we make our aeroplanes, but I think you could be just as creative and make your own aeroplanes. Use whatever wheels and propellers and colours and shapes you've got, and you can share your creations with us on social media. So remember, you can make a comment on the Facebook page or on Twitter. Show us what aeroplanes you've been making, and we'll see you again next week at Lego Club. Bye bye!